We have to treat these bodies as a temple, man. This is a temple. Be careful what we're doing mentally, physically, and spiritually. It's all we got. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Varkees Charles, and I'm back with another video, man. And yeah, I read the title. You gotta start treating your body like a temple. Your body is a temple. Now, for full disclosure, I'm by any means not perfect. I'm still learning how to treat my body as a temple effectively, the healthy way. So I'm still learning, but these are the things that I learned, as far as how to treat your body like a temple the right way. And I, decided to share with y'all. So for starters, of course, it's like probably the top things to start with as far as taking care of your body. The first thing they prioritize is your body. So physically, they probably go to the gym. And you should go to the gym. You should definitely go to the gym to keep yourself in shape, pushing your body through activity and physical stress the healthy way, to help build muscle or even lose weight. It's definitely, you know, it's easier to do starting out as far as taking care of your body physically. You know, it's going to be challenging at first if you just starting your fitness journey, just not getting to the gym. That first week is going to be hell. It's going to be hell. So a lot of people may give up during the first week and probably come back maybe a month or so later. Some keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. But not only do you have to take care of yourself physically, whether it's in the gym or whatnot, doing physical activity, you have to watch what you're consuming as far as like food. Food. You gotta watch what you eat, man. Like you can't be in the gym day in and day out, and then expecting to get real results eating junk, eating McDonald's, eating all this fast food, candy and sweets and stuff. It's not gonna you're not gonna see the results you want to see, man. You're just not. It doesn't work like that. It's like it also affects your performance. It's like putting regular gas in it's like putting 87 unleaded gas in a Ferrari. Like your performance is gonna be trash, and on top of that, you're just not gonna see the real results you want to see. Not only do you need to be careful with consuming what kind of food that you're eating, we also need to consume the other activities that you're doing as far as like drinking and smoking. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that no, you shouldn't be smoking, no, you shouldn't be drinking. I'm not perfect, or nor am I an example to sit up here and say, oh, you shouldn't be drinking, or shouldn't be smoking. I don't personally smoke, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm definitely moderate when it comes to things of that nature. When it comes to drinking, I don't drink like that. I drink occasionally. If I'm at a restaurant or if I know I'm not driving anywhere. If I know I'm in my personal space, I might have a drink here or two, here or there. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to drinking and smoking, you definitely got to monitor how much you're doing, and just make sure you're doing it the right way. Just do that occasionally. Either you do it occasionally or you cut it out entirely. You can't really just sit up here and still, because drinking, you can still drink, but drinking has sugar in there. You're still gonna have that, not necessarily a beer belly, but you're not gonna have that cut body that you really want. As far as like, if you're not gonna have that cut body if you continue to drink, as much as you do. As far as smoking, whether it's marijuana or smoking vapes and stuff, it hurts you internally. You know, what I read, anything that you smoking, it still can put effect on your lungs. I'm not saying like, oh, you shouldn't smoke weed. Do what you want to do. But any smoke that goes in your lungs, our lungs are not made to sit up here and inhale smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want to do it. But you can still be in shape. You can be jacked, but internally, it's not really good for your lungs. So that's that. So physically, make sure you're in shape. Going to the gym. Monitor or cut out drinking and smoking entirely. Plain and simple. Now, speaking of consuming, the next thing I want to touch on is what you're consuming mentally. So, when it comes to consuming things mentally, I mean, you got to monitor what you're consuming on your social media feed, your For You page, the music you listen to, the type of movies you watch, Okay, starting out with social media, you guys have to realize if you consume so much social media or you consuming the wrong things on social media, it can really lead you down a rabbit hole. You might start living a lie and you put it out there in the digital world to make it seem like it's your truth when it's really not. It's someone else's truth, you know. Or even you get people out here doing a lot of things for clout or attention, for likes and comments. You get people who take social media so serious they put their life in danger, image in danger. You have to be careful what you consume on social media. As far as the music you listen to, this is geared towards people who listen to rap music. I am one of them. I am a huge hip hop fan. I love rap music from anything from the 80s, the 90s. Yeah, I said it. 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and present day. I listen to all that. But you got to be conscious of what you're consuming because most of the rap lyrics that we listen to nowadays glorify the same things: money, violence, and pretty much sexual content when it comes to women. You gotta be careful assuming that because kids, or if you're not careful enough, or you're not mature enough, and you start listening to these rappers, you know what I'm saying, and you think you one of them, you're not one of them. Okay, 95% of these rappers be lying. They be lying, and even if they are telling the truth, like that's their lifestyle. They can get away with certain things. You know what I'm saying, and it's really an evil world in that rap industry, from what I've heard. But definitely be careful what you consume when it comes to social media and music. You know, especially for everyday use. I actually have a video on me taking a break and disconnecting from rap music. You should probably check that out. I'm probably gonna have it either here or there. Make sure you check it out. Now, on top of making sure your body is a temple, and treating it as such, not only do you have to take care of your body physically and mentally, but you also have to take care of your body spiritually. You may ask, how do you do that? Well, for starters, in biblical terms, these aren't our bodies. Okay? God gave us these bodies. We're kind of like renting them. We're renting these bodies. Because when we pass away, we can't take our bodies with us. Our body is gone. That's it. That's all. So we only get one life and one body. This is all we got. This is all we got. That's another thing. Like, take that into consideration. Like, we only have one body. It's not like the video game where you can just, you know, pass away and get another life or respawn. No, life doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So for starters, God gave us this body and we need to treat it, like a baby. All right? Treat it like a baby because our bodies are so delicate. Spiritually, we're not meant to have multiple sexual partners as well. And people tend to listen to their flesh, and that leads them down just a bad spiral. Okay, when we listen to our flesh, now we get to the point where we're transferring souls that can generate soul ties, unwanted soul ties at that. So now you got to deal with listen to your flesh, getting unwanted soul ties, and not to mention the fact that you could start getting sexual transmitted diseases, and something you probably can't even get rid of because you moving wildly, you moving carelessly because you listen to your flesh, and spiritually that's not the way we're supposed to be moving. Okay, and it's so crazy nowadays, especially in the dating world, where how people are moving. Man, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. And in the Bible, it says, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 through 20. It says, or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not on your own, for you are brought in with a price. So glorify God in your body. We have to treat these bodies as a temple, man. This is a temple. Be careful what we're doing mentally, physically, and spiritually. It's all we got. And if you don't, it's really gonna your body's gonna really just deteriorate physically, mentally, and spiritually. spiritually with when it comes to these demons, mentally when it comes to actual demons as well. But you're gonna drive yourself up a wall, and physically you can either get out of shape or get yourself, you know what I'm saying, unalive. So just be careful. Treat your body as a temple. We only have one body. We only got one life. Let me know in the comments if you all have went through any spiritual battles or physical battles, even mental battles, and tell us how you overcame that. Because I know I have my battles as well. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. As always, if they can do it, so can you. Achieving greatness awaits. I'm out.